Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hardware. Now, we've just finished the last campaign, so it's time to let's just go along across the series. I'm actually quite tempted to go through some of the other ones over here, but I think while we should continue on this story, then we'll start doing the diverging, because that's how I like to do things. So, let's do start scenario, we'll do hard mode, we'll do combat injuries. We won't do Iron Man because like last time, what happened before was that I actually did Iron Man, and then I sort of like failed the second or third mission, and as a result, it kind of
Your father brought bad luck wherever he went. He suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save his family. Hoping to leave the curse behind, he strode into the wilderness and traveled far to the south. There, he found a small town and decided to settle down. He told his new neighbors that his name was Benjamin Morin. As death seemed to follow him wherever he went, he decided to take up a new trade, Undertaker. As he made his living burying the dead, traveling from farm to ranch, he kept searching for a way to lift the curse. One day, he returned to town to find it ravaged by something evil. Between the maniacal laughter of the murderers and the screams of their victims, a single survivor hid behind the bars of the jail, a former bounty hunter, Harrington.
Well, I would say an Undertaker is quite a suitable role for someone who carries such a curse.
Your father kept to the shadows. Masquerading as one of the evildoers, he edged closer to the jail where Harrington was held. A shootout could get Harrington killed, so your father weighed his options.
Alright, so we've got one guy here, one guy up there, and then now if we just take a look at the field of vision, and this building, there's two doors, so we should probably go into this door, sneak up behind, stick them up, and then we'll get going. Alright, let's get moving. This is probably gonna take a while. Alright, keep moving some more, keep moving some more. We'll stick up that guy. It's like alright, we'll stick up that guy. Did he? Yeah, oh, he's got a luck reducing. Alright, okay.
Father forced the guard to open Harrington's cell. The old bounty hunter told him that those running roughshod over the town were possessed by something wicked. As the bulk of them were busy chasing down the fleeing townsfolk, Harrington suggested they dispatch those that remained.
That's probably a good idea. Now, let's check out this Harrington guy. What has he got? Alright, Remy Morgan, damage 5. That's pretty good. And a standard 6-shooter. Snuff improves movement, and a mandrake rate provides an immediate luck boost. And he's got chain kill, which might be useful. Our father's got 6-shooter, damage 4, western rifle, damage 4, increases maximum HP, debilitates movement but improves HP and luck. Alright, okay. So now this guy can do 5 damage and the father can do 4 damage. So I think we'll get Harrington to take out this guy, and then we'll get the father to take out this guy. Alright. About to attack. And the father. Now I should, the father, I'm gonna get him to shoot right now. Let's do it with the western rifle. Alright. And it's Remy Morgan time. No cover. Now, one thing I need to just be aware of is the... Alright, there's one guy up there. He's taking a shot already. Alright, minus 47 luck and one guy down there. Now, if I remember correctly, there was one guy behind here. So I do need to be careful in that they don't get flanked. So I'm just hoping they can't actually see him from there. So let's get into full cover. And we'll just take a pot shot at that guy, I suppose. 27%, 1 damage, that's really not all that That's really not all that useful I got on me, but the least we can do is reduce his luck. Oh, okay. That's lucky, indeed. What can the father do? I want to see if the... Can you go outside this way? No, there's no door that way, so you kind of have to sneak around out that way, which is not ideal, I gotta say. Because the other problem is that you kind of need to go straight in the house and then sneak upstairs to really get to him, but... the other problem is I don't know how many more people, like, there could be one guy somewhere here. So I kind of want to play it safe for the time being, so for now we'll just have him behind the door and taking another pot shot at, this guy up there. Actually, one thing I want to double check is the... can't check the range of the guns. We can see using the range indicator, but it's like range modifier, so I guess if I want a green... So, 6 shooter, okay, so... Now, this guy is 54, okay. Oh, alright, well, that's not much of a big deal. I mean, we're gonna be just chipping away at its HP every now and then, so now... There's one guy behind here, so... Undertaker. No, Harrington, sorry. There we go. And... Alright, 3 remaining, so that's 1, 2, and I don't know where the last one is, so I need to be careful. Alright. Now, I know with the 6 shooter you can do a fanning, so there's 75%, or I can take one shot with 34%, or 54%. I feel like I don't want to waste ammo on the fanning just yet, but let's just see where the father can move. Alright, so let's get him moving here. It's definitely much easier to get shoot from here with the Western rifle. Alright. Now, for those who think that I'm sort of just like faking my reactions or just not really, you know, being all that enthusiastic about it, that's kind of to be expected. But I think also as a confession, I must admit that I've actually failed this mission twice, and I sort of know what's coming up ahead. I sort of know what I do and what's going on and things like that. So it's, I mean, I'm trying not to repeat the same things, but at the same time, I'm not very good at faking. Now, what were the chances of that? I wonder. That's definitely very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Alright, now, this guy's over here. There's still one more person, I don't know where he is. I think someone might accuse me of thinking, well, you know, I probably memorized where he is, but... Okay, so let's just think about it for a second. I don't know how much HP he has. So, and... Between the times that I failed was actually like some number of days ago, and I basically went for like a few days without actually, like, not actually playing this game, so I could just forget what's happened, just to be sort of just true and honest to the game, I suppose. But alright, so Harrington. Okay, the problem is if I move down here and I miss, I mean, it feels like I don't think I'll miss, but I mean, there's always the chance I could miss. So I'm gonna play it safe and move him back around here. Alright, so I've got a shot. He's got 5 HP. I've got a 29%. Or 32. We'll take one shot, because if it hits... Okay, it doesn't. I mean, the thing is, if it hits, then we could... Ah, okay, so he's up there. And now he's hiding behind cover, which is now a problem. So, father, where can you go? There's a shadow spotted, so that's gonna be kind of a problem. Now, he's gonna be over there. I don't think he can shoot across the range at my father, and... I really should just call him the Undertaker. So let's go flank him with the Undertaker. And so that's 5H. And where can this guy go? I wonder. I still want to stay behind full cover, but I can't actually see this guy now because he's actually like hiding fully behind the thing. So, so I want to go somewhere where I've got cover from this guy and cover from that guy, which actually doesn't seem to be like a lot of different places, so really haven't got that much of a good chance. So it looks like I have a double move, so I'll double move with that hard cover there. Hard cover is better than no cover, and the different thing is that in this game, cover reduces the damage you take. and not so much the percentage or the probability. So it's definitely not something that I should worry too much about. But alright, this one looks pretty good. If I can get at least one shot. What is up with this guy's luck? Alright, now, so that's the problem with this. I kind of have to loop around. Okay, so let's... The problem is, I don't know if he can shoot him from there. So, I think... Okay, the other problem is that he can also sort of... this is annoying. This is annoying. So very annoying. I don't know where this guy is actually. You know what? I could just double check something. Alright, so there's still a blank spot there, which means that I can't actually move there, which means that he's still over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to sneak around that way and hope he doesn't move. But I feel like someone would hear the footsteps, so I sort of just guess what's going on. Alright, what are you doing? Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. Take a shot, 54. Well, my chance of 43, so let's reload 3. But I can't fan in, which is actually kind of a problem now. Not really a problem, I could just fanning on the next turn, so I'll take one shot with a 54% chance. Okay, that works. And now we'll execute action plan, sneak around, and oh shit, that's the problem. I need to sneak around that way, which is kind of stupid actually. Well, let's move out here, and then that will at least get him moving. Switch to that. We'll take a shot. 53 damage. Oh, no cover. The tree's not cover. Better hit this one. Alright, that's more like it. Alright, you're dead, dude. I got a fanning coming up for you. Alright, switch back. Take the fanning and go time.
The marauders that remained in town were dead. Your father and Harrington prepared for the return of their Confederates. They hid in the shadows high above. As their enemies returned, they gathered on the main square. Their leader addressed them in some odd, unfamiliar tongue.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Well, firstly, let's evade. Well, we can still evade and subdue them, so we shouldn't take a shot just yet. The other thing we should do is just see how Harrington's chances are. Alright, the fighter can see 3. So just those 5. So I feel like he needs to move around a bit more, maybe just to... Because the other problem is that the father can't actually kill one of them in one shot. So we're gonna see what happens. But the other thing is that we definitely also want to minimize, like, because he can see all of them. And it's I can't use chain kill. I need 75 luck. 75 luck implies I actually need to get hit first. The thing is, I can pop the Mandrake root. I think it's the Mandrake root. Immediate luck boost, and then pop chain kill. But so what we need to do first is check the ranges and just see what our chances are. 69, 69, 69, 69, 65, 57, 53. So I could actually shoot up all the 69s. So, alright, let's pop the Mandrake root. I hope this works. Alright, wish me luck. Go. Chain kill. No, that's not what I want. Alright, chain kill. Oh, popping the Mandrake root ends your turn. Okay, so that's actually our setup. Okay, that works for me. Let's get the father behind here, so he could just sort of see everyone. Alright. Let's do this. $69, $69, $69, $65, $57, $53. Alright, let's go for the 69. That's
Your
one.
father and Harrington cut down those unsuspecting evildoers.
69. Okay. 69, 65, 63, 27, 69. Alright, 69. My luck is gonna run out at some point, alright. Okay, father, what can you do? 69. I can fire 3 shots with 20% aim penalty. That's most likely gonna finish off that one. Just double check the bottle of liquor. Increases maximum HP, improves HP and luck. I should have popped the bottle of liquor first. We'll go with the fanning. Okay. That's working out pretty well. So there's 4 remaining. So if there's a shootout, then oh. Okay. Alright. Minus 30. Alright, let's see what we can do. No cover. No cover. I feel like taking another fanning with that 59. But firstly, let's check out this guy. Chain kill requires 75% luck. 54, 47, 27. Alright, I'm not liking my chances. So let's just double check the snuff. Revitalizing improves movement. I think that's not going to be useful for me, but alright, firstly, let's go back to the father. We'll take a fanning at the 59% because it's less. The other thing is that I think also Harrington has a better... It's this guy up here, right? Alright, so let's see what Harrington's chance of hitting him is. 47, 27, okay, so definitely makes more sense for the father to aim a fanning right at that guy. 69... 59. Okay. 3 remaining. Now, what do I want to do? Okay, this one's got 5. This one is 5. Now, I can actually do a fanning as well. 54. Okay, yep. Are you serious? Oh. Alright, 7. Gave me for the father. You gonna hit? Nope, you're not gonna hit that one. Alright. And there's one more. So this one can be flanked pretty easily. Now the father has got no more shots for flanking, so we're just gonna have to take a shot. 100%. Can't get any better than that. And Harrington, what do I want you to do? Let's see who you can hit first. That's in half cover, that's in full cover, and that's in... Let's just double check. 69... Alright, can you kill this guy? Would be really nice. Actually, let's see. I really want to guarantee a kill first. 74, 54, let's guarantee a kill first, and then we'll worry about it. Okay. That works for me. Then it's less likely that... both of these can shoot at someone and kill him. Alright, they're both reloading. That's lucky for me. Oh, he's reloading to take a shot. Oh! Okay. Scary. Okay, now, can I actually hit that guy down there? Because I feel like... Alright, I feel like I want to move here and flip the table over. But I don't think I can actually see that guy down there, so I think that might be a bit of a problem. I think what I definitely can do is definitely move out the scout with the father. Just change positions a little. Because I'm sincerely hoping that this guy can't see up there. So I think I'll play it safe. I'll just move here and flip over the table. If I got a shot, I'll definitely take it. If not, I'll just pop an item. Alright, so this guy is jinxed. Alright, 80%. 100%, but I need ammo. Alright, that's pretty good. And what with you, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna hop behind here. Yeah, I'm gonna hop behind here, and then what we'll do is that we'll sneak out or down. The problem is I want to put him somewhere where he can't get hit. Because the father's now probably got sight over there, so But I want to get him down far enough to sort of just be able to flank the guy. So he can move, you can probably move over there and sort of take a shot from here. So I want to be a little more careful in that regard. So, oh, this is tricky. This is annoying and tricky. Alright. Basically, I want to make sure this guy's got no chance of hitting him. So I really need to put him completely out of sight. So I think the best chance is actually sort of just like here, just next to the stairs. Yeah, just sort of next to the stairs. So I'll move over here. And he can't see him. I've got a question mark there now, and I can at least reload the 6-shooter, so that gives me a bit more versatility in the next round. Alright, he's moving. He's taking a shot at the father now, obviously. Ooh. Alright, now he's out in the open. So let's see what chance Harrington has at a shot at him. I probably should have shot with the father first, but oh well. Take a shot, 59. Let's shoot with the father first. Because this guy is an idiot and he's out in the open. Can I do a fanning? No, okay. So... Alright, I'm just gonna take one shot. And what are your chances? 59, 64. I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm not gonna push my luck. Let's head behind somewhere. Yeah, let's just head back up the stairs. I think up the stairs is probably the best idea because he's also right out there. So yeah, I definitely don't want any chance of him hitting me at all. But I also want to give myself enough space to... Alright, back up the stairs you go. Alright, you're hiding behind a train now. And you're reloading. Okay. Alright, so Harrington, what can you do? You can definitely flank him. And what can the father do? You can't see him. Okay, that might be a bit of a problem. So we'll move here, flip over the table. Okay, you can see him. 49. 57, but out of ammo. Okay, 49, half chance, good enough. Still behind cover. Wait, I am actually behind cover? Yes. Alright. Oh, Ghost Town was joy. Undertaker had to leave and find a way to leave the curse that doomed those around him. The scene with the cabinet of horrors, the streets strewn with I don't know how to pronounce it. Streets strewn with the bloody bodies of townsfolk killed by the diabolical cult. The Undertaker buried all the body. Took the Undertaker and Harrington an entire day burying the dead, carrying corpses through the blood-spattered streets. I should do this in a special way. The Undertaker couldn't shake the notion that all of this was his fault. He told Harrington as much, relating the story of his continued misfortunes but omitting the devil's trickery. Harrington was skeptical of the curse, but suggested that visiting Empress the Hermit might help the Undertaker find peace. The day consists of 4 parts: dawn, morning, midday, and afternoon. You can explore one location during each part of the day. Traveling to a new location will change the time of day. Oh, that sucks. Card received, items received. Okay, so we've got a bunch of items and we've got a bunch of places to visit. So, alright, looks like we've got a pretty nice wide open area here. So I'm just basically quickly checking what our locations. So, looks like we can bounce back a fair amount. So, I guess we should probably check out the Hermit's Hut. But the other thing, I just want to quickly take a glimpse of what all the items we have. So, scope custom rifle, that looks pretty good actually. Long. Pardon me, I had a burp coming up. Mandrake powder, vitality elixir, cocoa leaves, that's pretty good, and cash. Who doesn't love a bit of cash? Alright, card screen. Remember seeing we only got 1 card, but looks like we've got Jinx. Shots don't replenish energy. Okay, yeah. And we've got the King of Spades. Shoot all enemies in sight in sequence, so that definitely requires 19 luck, so we want someone with high luck and high aim. Aim 65, aim 50. How into your aim is crap. Okay, so the father's probably going to get that one. even though he's got limited movement, which is kind of annoying to be honest. Alright, Hermit's Hut, let's see what's happening. A thin column of acrid smoke rose from the shabby hut, home of Empress the Hermit. They found him alone, muttering under his breath to no one. The Undertaker told the story of this Curnalia plague. The Hermit remained silent after a long time after the Undertaker finished his tale of woe. Finally, he spoke. The curse was powerful, he said. Empress would not be able to lift it alone, and he needed time to learn more about it. 2 days of study should suffice. Okay, so Hermit's Hut, buy at least 2 tobacco bags at the tobacco plantation. Wait 2 days before returning to the Hermit. At least 12 tobacco bags. I mean, it seems like a very arbitrary quest. So we should at least account to it. The tobacco from Brian's coal plantation was famous for its moldy look and intense aroma. Mysterious moneylender. Well, firstly, let's do the trade first. Tobacco. Alright. Tobacco. Drag you here. 1. 15. No. 12. Definitely got enough money. 156 confirm. Get the cash. And another of my torrents is finished downloading. Well, confirm. And trade. Alright, card received. Jack of Diamonds. Sell the tobacco in town. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess waiting 2 days might miss a while, but... Well, it looks like we missed out on the mysterious moneylenders, so... Well, I'm only gonna play this game once, but, yeah, Oh, there's another mysterious moneylender. The town was a large collection of decorated plank houses. 4 town locals were a rare and soulful sight. Okay, let's check out this mysterious moneylender. Refused to lend anymore, he said the Undertaker had enough to survive. Okay. Alright, well, let's trade. We can trade with the town back. Okay, that's kind of stupid to be honest. Alright, let's do all of it. Confirm. Cash. Just to offer. Confirm. And trade. I'm good at following directions. Can't receive Ace of Heart. Go to the saloon in town and hire a gunman. Let's first just take a look at what other places are. I mean, it did tell us where. Go to the saloon in town and hire a gunman. Okay. Town was a... Undertaker went to the saloon. All the local scoundrels, bandits, and lunatics hung out in the saloon. It was the ideal place to look for a new posse member. Okay, the Undertaker hired Fletcher, a tough fighter by a weak shot. The Undertaker hired Johnson, a fast but fragile fighter. Which one do I want? I mean, I think I want fast. I definitely want fast because lots of movement means that I can really easily sort of just sneak around on flank. So we're going with Johnson. Johnson was a sad man who remembers slavery all too well. During his turbulent times, life had forced him to train his reflexes, while luck had allowed him to survive. The town was okay. Wait 2 days before returning to Hermit. We still haven't gotten to okay, so return to Ghost Town and retrieve Harrington's food. Alright, I mean, we can't go back to the saloon. Whiskey bar hosts a group of guns for hire. Okay, we can actually... Oh, we can fire Johnson. Alright, let's not do that. Let's leave and return to Ghost Town and retrieve Harrington's food. Oswald took some food from his abandoned house. They were ready to continue their journey. You need to eat every day. Okay, what's this? The character needs 1 food portion to remain healthy, 2 portions will make him more energetic. If the character skips a meal, he will be hungry. Denying food on the second and following days will cause him to become very weak. Starved characters require 2 food portions to restore their strength. I feel like this is introducing an arbitrary level of difficulty, but let's not complain too much. Whoa, what's happening? The Undertaker sat among the graves of his dead friends and enemies. His prayer wasn't religious, more a gloomy reflection on his past and present action. Okay, now we've got a bunch of stuff and a bunch of, locations that have just popped up, so... Undertaker decided to carve something in his carpentry workshop. Okay. What do I want to do? Let's do something practical first. He imagined the shape of an eagle, a coyote, a bear, and a vulture. Each of these animals symbolizes something different. Okay, so we can get some bell wood and carve stuff. Okay. Let's sit down for a prayer. Oh, we did that already. Okay, I'm a fucking idiot. The Undertaker was consumed with the idea of offering entertainment for those on the other side. It was hard to say whether it was the Undertaker or the spirits that truly desired an offering of 7 tobacco bags, 5 liquor, and 5 opium pipes. Okay, well, looks like we can't really do much there, so we should probably just sort of check stuff around. We've got 239 and we've got 15 food, so I should, curious to see where the food section is, which is actually kind of annoying. So let's check out this interesting fellow. Born a slave, Johnson freed himself through a combination of determination via power. Those who threatened him never lived long. Alright, cool. I think what we definitely need is another gun at least. This is food portions, okay. Day's meal for 1 man, blackberry, food like a defense, open the card screen, lots and lots of cards, lots and lots of cards. Crippler, every hit you score cripples the target, Shadow Soul, regenerate non-sunlight, unholy power, gave the amount of strength. That's 1 HP, alright, money, we've got money, so, and this is annoying because I don't remember where, okay, the sawmill, we can probably get saw stuff, like wood and all that, and then, let's see, goes down, plantation, gunsmith. Gunsmith implies something we build. Really don't want to waste time, so it's, I mean, like, I don't want to waste a day sort of thing, so gin mill implies there's gin and stuff we can buy. Plantation is probably not useful for the time being, so let's go to the gunsmith, see what guns he has. You're all affected by hunger, okay. Day is nearing. Who eats? Undertaker is hungry. Everyone eats. Who is hungry? Hungry. I don't actually know when we're gonna. Now that they arrive, no rest for the wicked. Maybe not the best guns from Tennessee to California, but the deadliest ones around here. Alright. What do I want? What do I want? So many options, so many options. Let's see what everyone has. He's got a deadly daring girl, which is not great. 6-shooter and a Morgan, 6-shooter and a Western. I could probably trade out the 6-shooter for something because the Western kind of just is short and medium. So I could trade out the 6-shooter for something a bit more effective. And I haven't taken a look at Booker's items, so not actually sure what might be. There's a scope custom rifle. This one is long range. That can definitely go to Johnson. What does something? Can I get something that does a bit more damage? Maybe not close. I want a short or medium range. So damage for short 4, medium 415. Elephant rifle, which I used in the last scenario, was definitely very useful. But I guess my scope custom rifle is pretty good. The scope aim 10, so scope implies, actually elephant rifle does 5 damage, but the scope rifle does 4, which is, I guess the question is, do I want to spend 70 gold on it? So, Alright, muskets, 8 depth but 1 ammo. Revolver, 2 shots per turn, sort of Cobra. Okay, Lancaster allows 2 shots per turn. I mean, the best thing about this Lancaster rifle, for example, is that it's like after you take 1 shot, and then you can actually spend the extra action point on something else. So the Lancaster pistol is, the problem is it's only 3 damage, so it's really not like say the best thing to do. Harmonica gun. Its innovative design gives this weapon an extremely fast reload time, ammunition 10. That's really useful. I could replace the 6-shooter with a harmonica gun. 6-shooter costs us more. Short 4 damage 6. Oh, but the 6-shooter has fanning. Fanning's a bit more useful, I think. This is tricky. I think I'll definitely decide that a bit. No, because you know what? I'm gonna wrap up this video, and then at least I'll sort of do a bit more exploring, and then I'll let you know what I've done. So with that, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please do feel free to click the like and subscribe button. And as always, I will see you on the next video.